Okay, now let's move on to Module 2, the opt-in page. Now you'll find some web pages, some legal pages, some this CSS document and images. Now, when you open it, you need an editing tool, a web page editing tool such as Dreamweaver, or I can recommend a free alternative if you don't want to pay for Dreamweaver. It's called Composer. So Composer with a K and with a Z, so composer.net. Download it. It's for Mac and Windows compatible. All you need to do is just open it. So I'm going to simply open it in Dreamweaver right here. And all you need to do is just insert your opt-in form right here. And for that, you need to get the opt-in code from your autoresponder sequence, whether that's Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, ConvertKit, or Alternative, and replace what's here right now. Some other things to note is your company name and your website, and the privacy and terms. They are all linked, but if you look at the contact, if I click just once here, down the bottom here where it says link, it says mail to your email at email.com. But you need to replace this with your own contact. Or if you have a support desk, then you need to simply put the full address. So http.com // whatever your help desk URL is. And the way Dreamweaver is laid out, I should have known this before, but I've laid it out in a way that it's a bit more personalized for me. So I like to have my properties just down below here. And I like to have a split screen. So I've got code, split, design, but you can lay it out the way you want. And in Window, you can actually set these properties, enable properties and arrange the way you want. So I've got it split, and that's the way so it might look different on yours. So a few other things to note is the headline. If you do want to edit it, feel free to, and that's all editable in your web page editor. Now, let me just grab my opt-in form code, and I'll show you how easy it is to insert it. All right, so I'm in my GetResponse account, and I've created a form, and this is the JavaScript code that it's given me. All I need to do is hit that copy button. Now head to the opt-in form where I'm in split view. And now I can see that it shows input, text, input type, email, This needs to be deleted, so then replace with my code. So as you can see, I'm highlighting from here, deleting. And then now I'm just going to replace that. And it should appear once I upload this web page. Since it's a JavaScript code, it won't show in this mode. So let me just go to live view and see if that appears. So it's loading. And there we go. Now I've got my own opt-in form right there. So if you're using GetResponse, the way to create a form is to simply go Forms, Create Form. Now, we can either use the list builder wizard or go through some other wizards, but I simply like to use the blank form right here, and it's usually featured in all templates. Look for blank. Now it's going to preload all the settings, and this is what it looks like. So what you see is what you get. Everything you see right here is how it would look like in the white box. First thing I want to do is delete what I don't need. And where it says help text goes here, I can scroll out and I'm going to click this, see if it's in the properties here. Here it is. So I'll click layout, instructions for user. I don't need that. Same goes for this one here. Go to layout, delete. And another thing I want to do is rearrange these fields so that first name comes first before I ask for the email address. If you do decide you want to just ask for the email address, then you can simply delete the first name field. As you can see, there's a little trash can icon there, that'll delete it. However, if you want to collect the first name, leave it as is. Now, everything's drag and drop friendly, so you can just drag where you want. I want to also change this call to action button to get instant access. Now, you'll see that doesn't look too pretty. So all you need to do is just drag until it sort of fits. So I like it like that, right in the center. And now I can just adjust this white box so that it's the right size and won't take up too much space on my lead magnet page. There we go. Now, the other things that we can do is obviously change colors, all that, but you can do that at your own time. There's also a thank you page. So this is the page that they see after they've opted in. So you can either put your download link here, or you can simply say, please check your email to verify your account. This is where all that goes. You can also go and hit this settings button, that little gear icon. Give the form a name, choose a campaign for this form in particular. And do you want double opt-in or not? Turn it on or turn it off. Do you want to add them to your autoresponder sequence? This is where that is. And then choose a thank you page. So if you do have a particular thank you page that you want them to land on after they've opted in, you can choose a custom URL if you want. So that's where all these settings are. So take a look at that. And then the way to get your form is to simply go save and publish. Just going to hit that once. And then that's how I got the form. That's where you need to copy. And that's where you can paste into the lead magnet page. So that's that. That's the Module 2, the opt-in page. That's how you customize it. For any other autoresponder services, the steps may differ, but in terms of actually inserting the code to the page, the steps should be relatively the same.